Much later.
Oh boy.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Hey, black people.
Well, I remember when The Mandalorian used to be a good show. What's going on, everybody? It's Kata, aka Khalil Too Short, and we actually have some official Star Wars news about a project that has finally got off the ground. You know, not like the Rey movie, which is totally happening, and that Rian Johnson trilogy, which is totally coming out. The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is a stupid name for a film, by the way. But yes, we got a little teaser trailer for it where it shows off more of the little green monster man that's running around. Sorry, I hate Grogu, so there's gonna be a lot of Grogu hate in this video. You have been warned. And Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, you know, who's obviously not Pedro Pascal because he feels like he's too good to put the damn suit on anymore. And he hasn't sent in his voice lines yet, obviously. That's why you barely hear him in the trailer. But the teaser trailer is out, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel absolutely nothing. I don't feel angry, sad, happy, glad, dissatisfied, satisfied. I absolutely feel nothing. It's just like, oh, it's the Mandalorian and little green fucker running around for an hour and a half because this is obviously season 4 or 2 episodes of it that they just stretch out into an entire feature film length. And it's Jon Favreau, who has got worse as a director as the years have gone on, and he's such a pushover that he'll let Kathleen Kennedy put anything up his ass and stick it to the screen. And Dave Filoni, with his created characters, obviously he's gonna throw those all over this project because nobody loves jerking Dave Filoni off more than he does. Well, maybe his dog. But the adventures of Cowboy Man and Little Green Fucker are going to continue on the screen, and I'm going to be honest again, it looks pretty bland. Like, you get nothing from this teaser trailer that should tell you to be excited unless for some reason you're a woman and you love the Little Green Fucker that you have on your shelf because you know he's not a character, he's nothing but merchandise. That's why they always throw him all over these trailers and posters and plushies and all this other things. Hell, the official poster that they dropped today trying to be reminiscent of Indiana Jones, another franchise that Kathleen Kennedy has royally fucked, they put Grogu on there 3 different times. Like, yes, we get it. He's adorable. Little green fucker can barely walk around and do what he has to do. Isn't it so cute? It's not. It's tiring. Please stop doing it. And yes, y'all see this shirt? Yeah. I have Little Green Fucker on my chest. I bought it from Goodwill like an hour ago before I filmed this video. But they don't even know what the story of the film is. Can you guys listen to the synopsis and tell me if you gathered anything from it? The evil empire has fallen and imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his young apprentice Grogu. Huh? I'm sorry, does that not sound like season 1, 2, and fucking 3 of the Mandalorian show? Din Djarin goes on a mission, somehow intertwines with the New Republic, hijinks ensue, and there's your story. We've done this multiple fucking times. Nobody wants to watch this on the big screen. And speaking of the big screen, look at this goddamn trailer, dude. It looks like it was filmed for a 50-inch TV, and they're talking about, oh, it was forged for IMAX. No, it was not. This looks purely like it was supposed to be a Disney Plus project. No, not even a Disney Plus project. This looks like a straight to DVD 90s Disney sequel movie that nobody thinks or talks about. And can we get back to the name, The Mandalorian and Grogu? You couldn't think of anything else that was more interesting, you know, like something else. Like, this is the most bland title that I've ever fucking seen. Like, it's so meh to me. And you even changed the iconic look of the logo for the Mandalorian, because say what you want about the Mandalorian, the aesthetic looked cool for the logo. Look at it, you got him standing in the middle and you got the little background. That's cool. So yeah, you had that aesthetic, and then you look at this logo and it is little green fucker shit thrown all over the logo letters.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And it's sad to think that, you know, I and many others that are on the internet, because it's not just me who's thinking this, every single tweet that I've seen about this trailer has been, wow, this looks meh. Wow, this looks like a TV commercial. Wow, The Last fucking Jedi looked better than this film, which I cannot believe that I'm agreeing with. The Last Jedi did look better from a filmmaking standpoint than The Mandalorian and Grogu. Hell, season 1 of The Mandalorian looked better than The Mandalorian and Grogu. Unless you're a shill account like this and, you know, you just call anything peak as long as you get early access and a gift basket and, you know, a dildo from Kathleen Kennedy. Nobody really cares about this, and that's sad because if you look back at season 1, you had all the potential in the world to have one of the biggest shows on the planet, but everything that you made with The Mandalorian, you completely retconned. So when you get to season 1, hey, he finds out little green fucker is here. Let's figure out what's going on with him. We're figuring out what's going on with Din Djarin. Why does he never take his helmet off as a Mandalorian? That's brand new. We've never seen that before. Who are all these bounty hunters that work for Carl Weathers? May he rest in peace. Cara Dune, she used to work for the Republic. Wow, she's pretty interesting. Hire her back, Disney, stop being a bitch. Why are there still remnants of the Empire out here and a rogue Imperial officer, Moff fucking Gideon, going around inflicting his will on all the people? Why do they all want little green fucker? Why in the holy hell did you get rid of Werner Herzog's character, who was one of the most interesting ones in the first season? There was so much intrigue that they set up with that first season and completely ruined it as soon as you get to season 2, because they go straight into nostalgia bait. You already know Dave Filoni, he loves to jerk himself off, so he has to throw Ahsoka into the continuity somehow. Oh my god, one of the most famous characters of all time, Boba Fett, let's shoe him into the second season. Oh man, let's get Luke Skywalker at the end, which admittedly, it did get me. It did get me. I'm not gonna lie. They got me with the nostalgia bait with Luke Skywalker. But everything that they set up, whether it be nostalgia bait or not, you know, that episode with Bill Burr where he goes into the Imperial camp and they have to infiltrate and stuff like that. Very good scene. There was some good nuggets in that second season, and it means literally nothing because they introduced Boba Fett and then cuck him in his own fucking TV show.
Like a panther. Yes?
You have the Razor Crest, which was a brand new ship for the Mandalorian and everybody liked. They blew that shit up in season 2, but as you can see in the trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu, he has a brand new ship, even though they said that was one of the most rarest ships in the galaxy. And to put the cherry on top of the shit cake at the end of season 2, the Mandalorian finally did what he set out to do from the beginning of the show, which was transport the child to the Jedi so that he can be trained. It was a very good send-off, and it was a way for us to push forward with the story and have the Mandalorian go on more bounties, do more things. Yes, you can link back up with little green fucker at any time, but you gave us an opportunity to move forward, and they retconned that in the shitty Boba Fett spinoff.
Oh, come on!
They linked him right back with Baby Yoda. They gave him the Darksaber, you know, so he has that. He has all this equipment and abilities and all these other things, and they did that all in a spin-off show, and then you get to season 3 and it's complete boo-boo fucking butt cheeks. Like one of the worst Disney Plus shows I've ever seen. If they didn't make Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, The Acolyte, wow, there's a lot of shit Disney Plus shows, but you get the picture. It's terrible. And as you can see in this trailer, he has his pulse rifle back. I'm pretty sure he lost that in the past. So everything that you set up in your first 3 seasons mean fucking nothing. So why in the holy hell would I go and watch this movie when 9 times out of 10 it's going to mean absolutely nothing? Because I guarantee you, I know how this film will end. It's going to end with them obviously completing the quest, and the big payoff is that little green fucker is gonna finally say his first words, and all the women and children are gonna go, oh my god, little baby Yoda finally spoke, and I'm gonna throw my fucking drink at the screen. You wanna know what's funny? That probably won't even matter, because the next time you see little green fucker, he's still gonna be babbling and waddling around like a little goddamn penguin.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
So what is the point? in watching this film or even putting this film out. This is literally the first feature film for Star Wars since the rise of Skywalker. Yes, somehow Palpatine returned. We have a Sith dagger that somehow lines up with a Death Star that landed on the planet about 30 years ago, even though this Sith dagger is thousands of years old. How does that even work? And all the other stupid character decisions that goes on in that film and story decisions that go on in that film, that is the worst Star Wars film of all time, in my opinion, and it almost killed the brand until The Mandalorian came along. And now you're at the point where The Mandalorian is in the same position that the sequel trilogy was in right when The Mandalorian was coming out, so this isn't gonna fix anything. And then you had that stupid Star Wars Starfighter film that's supposed to be coming out next year, where they just put a picture out and it looks like they're on the set of Waterworld, and it's being directed by Sean Levy, the same one that did Free Guy in that godforsaken Deadpool and Wolverine film. Oh man, yeah, this is totally gonna bring the brand back to where it needs to be.
Not a great plan.
I swear, if anybody else was Kathleen Kennedy, where they've killed brand after brand after brand, they would never have a job anywhere ever again. I keep saying it. She must have some dirt on somebody. She must have saw somebody sucking and fucking or something to still have this position that she has at Lucasfilm, to sign off on all these projects that never saw the light of day, to can Gina Carano because of a tweet, but you have Pedro Pascal out here calling half the country Nazis, to have flop after flop after flop and the fucking acolyte of all things on your resume and still have a job, will never make sense to me. What also will never make sense to me is anyone thinking that The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to do anything at the box office. I kid you not, when that film comes out, I will bet money on it. It will not crack $500 million. I seriously doubt that that will happen, and I seriously doubt that it's going to be good, given the track record of how The Mandalorian as a show and character has gone. And once the film is out and people talk about it, we make the videos on it, it's probably going to be dog shit. No one's going to remember it in about a week, and it's going to be as forgettable as everything else The Mandalorian has been in and done. So it quite literally is meaningless in the grand scheme of things. But you guys let me know what you think down below about Mandalorian and the little green fucker. You can put all your positive or negative comments in the comment section and we can talk about it all. But until next time, it's been your boy Kata. Please be safe. Be safe. It's crazy in the world right now. Be easy, be well. Please brush your teeth because your breath stink, and get behind that net because it's getting dark, man. I know y'all don't watch behind there. Get behind there. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Please be easy, man.